Alright guys, welcome back. Friday, May 8th. The market still on fire. What did we finish up today? 455 points on the Dow. The bulls are in full control at this point. Let's take a look. Let's do a little recap. It's going to be like a combination of things. The weekend, what happened the past week, what's going forward. Let's look at TNA. I pointed this out many times on my Instagram, on a few videos on StockTwits. What you have here is first move down, finally found support, up. Another move down, higher low, up. Then this formed like a little triangle here. So it's another move, but you got a higher low, and then this move to the 28.3 Fibonacci retracement, and then came back down here. Found support again, a higher low. And then with this little move here, consolidation, and then look, exploded today. It was up 12.51%. So, and then we have down here, you can see this is stochastics. It's a momentum indicator. It's pretty quick indicator. It picks up moves. You see back here a little etch when it came down and then it crossed over. So it's a fast moving oscillator I like to use. So next move up, it looks like it's going to retest this 26 level. What was the high in this candle? 2603. So this little zigzag, look at this. Oh, it keeps going higher. Higher lows. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would guess 26. Now, will it go over this? Will it double tap? It's hard to say and come back. I mean, it could come back to Monday into something if the news is real bad, but we have a crossover that's looking very bullish. On every move, it then went higher after a low. So I'm looking for 26. This is possibly could fill this gap to maybe 28. I mean, eventually it will, but keep that in mind for TNA. Let's take a look at the SPY. The SPY has just been on fire today. It was up 2%. You have 13 EMA above 20 EMA now. You have a crossover down here. People thought we were going to drop on this candle. It's going back down. Found support at 50 retracement level. So we're definitely in this little channel. We got touching lines here pretty much. These are just a little bit outside. And this is 1, 2, about 3, 4 touches. Now we're reaching a 61.8 fibs. Will we double top here? It's possible. And we could go back lower again and maybe test the 50 again. I think we could test 300 though. Watch for the 300 level. If we break 300 level, you know, we're going higher again. We might go all the way back up. Might have some moves down, but if this does test 300, it'll probably come back down. It's just putting in higher lows. Consolidation has been happening, so it's completely bullish. You have the weekly candle. This is getting over that 20 EMA now. Look at this. 13 EMA is starting around. Found rate support right here. That's why I just couldn't get over this, because there's the 13 EMA. No one looks on these shows, these CNBCs and all these shows, the weekly and monthly time frame. It's hitting against this resistance. That's why it takes so long. You look like you're going to cross over below on this stochastics reading, but it looks like it's going to bend and go back up. So we'll watch that. And on the monthly reading, you're coming hard against this 61.8 retracement and this 13 EMA. It's been battling this. And then look on the monthly though. I love how this is ready to cross. You had a wide range down, and now it's flattening. Now it's actually turning up, and it looks like it wants to cross. So it's completely bullish. There's nothing right now that says the bears are going to do anything. The only thing if we have really bad news, something, if they shut down the economy again, but that's it's the only reason here. There's no reason. This is going right back up, it looks like. And then let's take a look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ has been killing. Everyone's working from home. Look at the NASDAQ. This is a V recovery. This is a classic V recovery. Stochastic readings are overbought buried, which they can stay overbought forever. 91.21. This is definitely going back to 98. It might even double top here and then go back down again. Who knows? But this has been on fire. Weekly readings. Look at these candles. Completely bullish. Monthly. Had it down here, this wick. Look at this, a crossover now on the stochastics reading right here. Now we're going back up. So this is going back up. There's no doubt about it. All right. The bears are completely gone right now. Let's look at the Dow Jones. There's the DJI. Dow Jones formed the rising wedge. It had a wedge pattern here, and it came out, but it didn't really go below. It found support again. Look, 13 EMA, 20 EMA had hugged it. Crossover stochastics. It's going back up to test the 61.8 again. Wouldn't surprise me when we get to this 24 and then the 25,000 level. See the weekly. The weekly, this one's having a hard time getting over the 13 EMA though. And you're flat right here. So sort of indecision. Then you have the 20. So the Dow's taking a little bit longer to try to get over these levels. And then you have a monthly level, still far below. We're not even below the 61.8 retracement, and you have your stochastics above. So, but a nice little crossover is trying to on stochastics. All right, so I mean the overall market's bullish. There's nothing bearish at this point. I would say the economy needs to shut down. The cases have to rise. Something majority has to happen here to stop the economy. Because everything's slowly coming back, step by step. It's a slow grind process. We'll see. But everything's looking good for now, so keep that in mind. Let's look at the transports. It's always a good reading. DJT, Dow Jones Transports. This has been a slow grind. Came back 8,000, found support. You have a bullish crossover down here, coming back up. Looks like it was to test 8,500, and then retest. So this is looking pretty good. Still putting in higher lows. On the weekly, you have 13 EMA. That's why I got knocked down by this move here. It looks like a low cross doji. So it's probably going to test that again. On the monthly,